Welcome back. Let's watch this video.
A man can actually have sex with somebody and not be emotionally invested.
Oh, God bless you.
A woman will not give her body unless she's emotionally invested. Women don't give their bodies until they have invested their emotions. Men can give their body 1,000 times and there'll be no emotion. Look at the man's sexual organ is outside his body. The woman's sexual organ is inside her body. She internalizes everything. He externalizes. We deny that there are these basic differences. So we don't find the solutions to the struggles. Scientifically, they've proved that men have minimum 20 times the sex drive of women.
Thank you, Dr. Bature.
20 times. Now, not every man will fall into that catchment.
No absolute
there
zeros
would be
and no
there would be
absolute
exceptions
hundreds.
to the rule. Women too, we have very low sex drive, but there are certain women that have very high sex drive, but they are the minority. So even without sleeping around, the man has 20 times the sexual drive of the woman. So the woman can't handle that fire.
So the man has,
and the man, sex is a need, not just a want for the man. Okay. So what needs to happen? The man needs a step down transformer. The woman needs a step up transformer.
To meet halfway.
To meet halfway. And that's where temperance and compassion must come into play. The man has to understand she can't handle this fire. And he holds back out of love for his wife. The woman has to recognize, me, I don't like sex, but for this man, it's a need. I've got to meet him somewhere and have mercy.
I watched this episode from Honest Bunch podcast featuring Dr. Christie Bature. And honestly, instead of reacting, I decided to pay more attention properly. I am here not to judge, but also to give a detailed analysis. As you all know, I'm a data analyst, and on this page, I analyze relationships, human behaviors. So I've been able to come out with 5 major points that will help us to really have a good insight about relationships happening around us. The number 1 point that we have here is different mindset about sex. One major thing we can see here from the video we have watched is this idea that men and women don't always see sex the same way. And from what she has said, a man can involve in sexual intercourse with a woman, but for a woman to have a sexual intercourse with any man, she has to invest her emotion. And now, whether you agree or not, this is a belief many people already have. And this is where a lot of misunderstanding in relationship starts. You know, as a man, you can knock a woman even without loving her conveniently. And before a woman can give herself to any man, she must be emotional. She will have invested her emotion. So that is why you see a woman, we say, now that you don't knock me, you don't love me again, right? Here is the thing. Men, the way they are wired, they are logical beings. Why women are emotional beings. So a man can love a woman and still not marry her. So to balance things up on both parties, try to know about him or her before you even start any relationship. If it requires you as an entity to study or read about him or her, it will save you a lot of stress. I know you are looking at me. Let me tell you a short story. A guy reached out to me early this year and he was like, I want to get married. I want to get married. But my girlfriend is not cooperating. That was what he told me. And I asked him one question. And I said, your girlfriend is not cooperating. And I asked him one question. I said, what do you know about a woman? What can you say? This is what you know about a woman. Then he kept quiet. Just like the way you are looking at me now. A lot of people want to enter relationship. A lot of people want to get married and does not know anything about him or her. And you want things to work together. So this takes us to the second point, which is generalization versus reality. Another thing that I notice is general statement. Things like men are like this, women are like this, men are scum, women na money they like, women what do you bring to the table? These are what have been in your subconscious mind. But in real life, not everybody fits into one box. Some women are like that, but some men are not like that. So the real issue is when we take general idea or general thoughts and you bring it to your relationship, you are now using it to judge others. That do you understand what I'm trying to say? You are not using it to judge other people. I hope you are getting the insight now. So if you want your relationship to work out, you have to let go any general statement. You are working with a different person. You have to be realistic. So this takes us to the third point, which is prayer in relationships. According to the video we just watched, she also talked about how both people need to adjust to each other in terms of sex. The man should calm down. I know, when it comes to knacking, men need it more. They can do it continuously and not get tired. And for the woman, you should try to step up. When your man needs it, please give it to him. I have seen cases where women deny their spouse of it. And men too should try to understand that the way women's body are wired, she needs to step up. And with love, that one does not mean you should go and carry side chick outside. You should start committing adultery outside. No. You have to understand her kind of person, the way women are wired. So the woman should step up. When your man needs sex, please give it to him. And that is why relationships sometimes become a place of prayer instead of understanding. So this takes us to the fourth point, which is expectation versus reality. What I ordered versus what I got. What I am really seeing here is expectation. One person believes this is how men are supposed to be. And the other person also believes that this is how women should behave. But when two people come together with different expectations, then there is a great problem. That is why you see that majority of the home that are getting divorced now is either money or sex is the major factor that is breaking the home. And another thing is lack of communication. And the reason why communication is not effective in most marriages is because both parties have failed to study she or him. Go and read books about women. Go and read books about men. Yes. So this takes us to the final point, which is the fifth point. And that is emotional versus physical needs. Women are emotional in nature, while men are logical beings. So this conversation is really about something deeper. Emotional needs versus physical needs. Some people prioritize sex. When she gives me her body, it shows that she loves me, right? Let him just be around me all the time. I just want to be hearing his voice. I just want him to talk to me all the time. And some people prioritize physical expression. Say it to me that you love me. Do you understand? Say it to me. Buy that gift. Do you understand? Give her a gift. And that's how some people see. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? That is how some people see emotions, relationships. That is how people say, oh, this is how you love me. So when those two doesn't align together, that is why there's always tension. So that is why you see that this kind of conversation always trends, because people are not just reacting to what was said, they are reacting based on their experience. And I hope that you have gotten some insight when it comes to women and men sexual intercourse. You've gotten some insights to know how to deal with your spouse. So, what are your thoughts? Drop it in the comment section, and don't forget to like and share. Bye. Welcome back. Let's watch this video.